Addition to the list of things to do this holiday season. Good Saturday night and thanks for joining us. First tonight at 10, law enforcement say they believe a man found dead in Glendive Friday night was murdered. According to the state of Montana Department of Criminal Investigation, the Glendive Police Department responded to a call at a home in the Casa del Rio trailer court Friday night. When police arrived on scene, they discovered a deceased white male with evidence at the scene indicating homicide. An investigation continues between several law enforcement agencies. The investigators will not release the name of the deceased for several days while the investigation is in process. A Great Falls man totaled his Jaguar this morning after rolling it near Helena. Troopers with Montana Highway Patrol say around 10:30 this morning, the driver rolled his Jaguar sedan after getting distracted and overcorrecting the car. The crash happened on Highway 12 between Helena and Townsend. He was cited for careless driving and was wearing his seatbelt. Medics were dispatched, but the officials say the man was uninjured. The same can't be said for his Jaguar. It was totaled in the accident. Christmas carols in Missoula this afternoon featured a special tribute to victims of Sandy Hook. The last song served as a tribute to the 26 victims of last week's devastating shooting in Connecticut. Women in the Teen Challenge program sang in the chorus this afternoon while walking through the store and catching customers off guard, but who were also happy to sing along. The chorus finished with a reading of each of the victims' names, teary-eyed, and hugs. Store manager Stephanie Haynes says the majority of the women in the Teen Challenge recovery program are mothers, grandmothers, sisters, and children. So it was important for them to pay tribute to the families and friends of Sandy Hook victims. The Garden City Funeral Home is also supporting Newtown victims and their families. In the lobby of the offices, there is a condolence book for families impacted by the attack. Garden City staff say if local families and their children have drawings they'd like to give to those impacted by the tragedy, they plan on sending them their notes of well wishes to the funeral homes in Newtown. The owner says he hopes the book will help the families know the whole country is supporting them.
Hey, look at here. People from Missoula, Montana are thinking of us. And so that's all we hope to do. Just try to make them feel a little better and let them know that, the whole country is thinking of them.
The home will have the condolence book out collecting signatures until January 1st. It's the single digits throughout our area tonight. Let's head over to the Storm Tracker Weather Center. Claire, what can we expect to see for the holiday weekend?
Well, Jan, if things keep up with the way they are right now, we are going to be seeing quite the holiday with some snow on the ground. Here's a look at our Doppler radar system right now. Over the past 6 hours, we are seeing that loop right now that there has been some snow showers. It's been fairly not a lot of snow, but it'll be sticking around because temperatures are already dropping down to the low teens and single digits, and it's only going to get colder tonight and for the next few days. I'll let you know your complete forecast coming up. Back to you, Jen.
All right, thanks, Claire. After spending time to restore and repaint a school playhouse, students are left to pick up the burnt mess after vandals destroyed their work. Treasure State Academy is a private school under Fairview Baptist Church and have been the victim of vandalism in recent weeks. The school's principal, Jeff Simpson, says faculty have found their windows of their vans busted in, along with a lock on the school bus. They believe the damage was done by fire extinguishers, which were taken out of one of the vehicles. Staff also found drug paraphernalia in the back of the bus. Simpson says on Thursday, a fire destroyed the school's playhouse after students spent the summer fixing it up.
It makes me angry because, after one or two incidents, you get tired of it. And it's for the ministry and someone destroying, it's not like money grows on a tree here.
The school is looking at putting up a security system, but for now, they're just hoping the destruction will stop. Simpson estimates the total damage at more than $1,000. National recognition is being given to the Missouri River Drug Task Force. The agency is being honored for their efforts as the Rural Drug Task Force of the Year for the Rocky Mountain region. The task force covers 6 different counties, totaling nearly 16,000 square miles. In 2011, the Missouri River Drug Task Force was responsible for 151 felony arrests. The task force is focused on more than prosecuting drug cases alone.
So we get good cases, prosecutors prosecute them, and we get sentences. But people also get into treatment. So it isn't just about putting people in jail. It's about making people's lives better through intervention. Sometimes there's no other way.
ATV owners in Butte took a spin around the block for diabetes prevention. This is where we start tonight's Montana Minute. About 35 four-wheelers participated in the parade through town to raise money for Butte's diabetes prevention program. Each ATV paid a $5 entry fee in addition to larger donations from the high school marketing class. Students promoted the program, getting the farmers involved with their tractors. Billings Senior High School is saying thank you to Montana's World War II veterans by raising more than its goal of $10,000 for the Honor Flight program. Students presented a check to the Honor Flight Board at halftime of a basketball game. The donation provides enough money for 10 veterans to take the trip to Washington, D.C. Talks for the 7th Honor Flight are already in the works. Nearly 300 elderly, sick, and lonely veterans received a special visit by the Santa Sock distribution crew. This is the 5th year the group delivered camouflage Army lunchboxes filled with socks, pens, paper, and other stocking fillers for the veterans. Organizers say they will also be visiting homebound residents to spread the Christmas cheer. Scares and thrills, it's all part of the fun tonight at what is said to be the most haunted place in Montana. Montana Association of Paranormal Studies gave residents tours of the Lobby Bar, part of an event they're calling the Nightmare Before Christmas. Tonight's tours exposed participants to the paranormal, but also acted as a fundraiser. Before being led to the haunted areas of the Lobby Bar, people were asked to donate either $4 cash or a toy for Toys for Tots. A familiar face was also making an appearance, sharing his own personal experiences with the paranormal.
I have actually had some experiences. It's almost as if you don't believe, well, we'll show you that there's something here.
Lopez is a part-time resident of Great Falls and says the big picture of tonight's event is to help the children. 30 people came out for the tours, and MAPS was able to raise $75 for Toys for Tots in addition to a few toys. Families received the necessary tools to have a Merry Christmas with their families today, thanks to the support from the community and area charities. MTN's Tara Grimes takes us to the St. Vincent de Paul holiday distribution to see how the help gives families Christmas cheer.
From Christmas tunes to meals and presents, St. Vincent de Paul is working to bring a little joy to the hearts of families this Christmas.
This is our second year we've had to do this.
And for the Fleury family, the gifts mean even having a Christmas at all.
It's been a hard year for us, and so hard for us to afford things, and so this is just a great opportunity for us to get presents for the kids and stuff.
At home, they have 3 young boys and both work 2 jobs to make ends meet.
I got these, guys.
But more than 75 volunteers, including Boy Scouts, high school sports teams, city employees, and St. Vincent de Paul, are helping the Fleurys and hundreds of other families fill their carts with everything needed for a Christmas meal. They also make sure the families will have presents to put underneath the tree.
5-year-old girl. We can see all the good that goes on here and people helping people. That's what America is about, and especially Christmas time, we love doing it.
And for the Fleurys, they couldn't ask for more, although they do have just one more wish.
I think next year I want to be somebody that helps. That's what I'd like to do. So that's our goal.
Spreading the spirit of Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
In Great Falls, Tara Grimes, MTN News.
The presents and food were made possible by donations from individuals, churches, and organizations throughout the community. Families qualify based on household incomes. This Christmas marks the 7th year of Blankets and Bears in Billings, a program which gives the Christmas present of a blanket, teddy bear, and a pillow to children in need. As MTN's David J. reports on the organizers who say the smiles of the children inspire the gift of giving.
This should be yours. You're welcome.
Sandy McCaffree passes out Blankets and Bears presents at the Boys and Girls Club.
Brand new pillowcase. These are just fleece blankets donated from different stores and family and friends, and then bears, and we just wrap them all up, tie them all tight so they don't escape.
It's a gift the kids of the club appreciate.
For a lot of kids, unfortunately, this is going to be a big part of Christmas. And so, you know, the more we can do and the more partnerships we can have to make sure our families and our kids have some opportunities to have a great holiday and something that they can remember, that's what we're going to try and work to do.
McCaffrey and her team loaded up the Blankets and Bears at St. Bernard's this morning after putting the gifts together on Friday.
There isn't anyone that has said, no, I'm sorry, I can't help with this event. They all say, how can I help with this event?
The Menace Motorcycle Club helped with the project and escorted the trailer to the Boys and Girls Club.
It's a great honor to know that We were picked and chosen to do this for our want for community involvement.
For the people involved, it's all about the kids.
We just like to see that smile, and that's the main thing that drew us to wanting to do this.
This is just one of those things to have an opportunity for those kids to see them light up and just have a great time.
It's just a heartwarming thing, and that's kind of what we set our goal on, is to warm some of the hearts and souls of some of the little children here in our community.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.
McCaffrey and her crew made up a total of 134 bears and blanket gifts this year and hope to add even more children for next year. Students out of school and home for the holidays have a new place to go and have a little winter fun. The city of Helena opened up the Memorial Park warming hut and ice rink this weekend. Kids under 5 are free, but it's less than $2 for adults, and skate rentals are free. They will be open tomorrow from noon to 6 and Christmas Eve from 11 to 4. Not only does hitting the ice help tire the kids out, it evokes a little bit of nostalgia for the parents.
What I like about it is that they're seeing all their friends from school, and it's just a nice, healthy way to be outside and have the hot chocolate and just things that we did when we were kids too.
Just getting the kids out of the house and trying to have fun for the day and trying to have fun over Christmas break.
The warming hut and rink will not be open Christmas Day, but for more information on hours and prices, view the story on our website. Definitely a lot of Christmas fun out there. It's definitely a good time to get out there and enjoy it. It's cold though, so if you're going outside to play, bundle up.
Definitely. I can see all those hats and scarves out there. You want to make sure you wear those for the next few days because temperatures are going to be cold. Here's a look at our lows for tonight, dropping down to the cold temperatures. Single digits for most parts of the state, 11 in Helena, 8 in Great Falls, negatives up along the Rocky Mountain front. We'll have a complete look at